What's up, y'all? We're back with another video. We're gonna have a special guest. We're gonna have Just Zoe here. Okay, all right. And we also gonna be having another YouTube extraordinaire, pioneer, Trey Sorrell gonna be joining us. And I am drinking Stella Rosa Black. I'm drinking and I'm doing a liquid diet. So this is liquid, okay? Doing a liquid diet. I'm gonna drink a little bit of this, okay? Let me put it in here. All right. A little liquid diet, okay? Let's throw it around. Okay. Okay, a little bit more. All right, we are live. Get your wine, get your wine, get your wine, honey. Get your wine. Stella Rosa is what we're drinking on. All right, so I know it's a lot of sugar in it. We'll worry about that later. I bought it, so we're going to drink it. So we are here to discuss Nicki Minaj, and also we are here to discuss Cardi B. Both of these people are pioneers in the rap game. But I feel like Nicki Minaj is bitter of the success of Cardi B. Now, Cardi B is highly successful. She is a rapper. Cardi B have #1 hits. Cardi B, let me make sure I read Cardi B's success for a second. All right. We got to read her success so y'all know Cardi B. Her resume. All right. That's it. Our resume for a second. Cardi B, because I think a lot of people get it twisted with Cardi B resume. When they definitely put it out here when it comes to stuff like this. But Cardi B, she was born October 11, 1992. Known professionally as Cardi B as an American rapper. She first gained popularity as an influencer on Vine and Instagram from 2015 to early 2017 when she appeared as a regular cast member on the VH1 reality TV television series Love and Hip Hop New York, which she depicted her pursuit of her music aspirations and earned further recognition with the release of her 2 mixtape Gangster B Music Volume 1, 2016 and Volume 2, 2017. Cardi B, the first studio album, Invasion of Privacy, 2018, debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard 200 with the album receiving critical acclaim. It made her the first and only woman to win a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album as a solo artist and marked the second female rap album nominated for Album of the Year. It spawned 2 #1 singles in the U.S. Billboard 100. The lead single, Black to Yellow, made her becoming the second female rapper to top the Hot 100 with a solo song, and the first to receive a Diamond Certified Song by RIAA. The fourth single, I Like It, with Bad Bunny and J Balvin, marked the first time a female rapper obtained multiple #1 songs on the Hot 100. Her third Hot 100 #1 was her feature on Girls Like You by pop rock band Maroon 5. It made her the only female rapper to achieve multiple Diamond Certified Songs by the RIAA. She has since released 3 singles from her upcoming second album of 2020, WAP, featuring Megan Thee Stallion, 2001, Up, and 2022, Hot-ish, featuring Kanye West and Lil Durk. With the first 2 singles topping the top 100 and other charts worldwide, she holds various records among female rappers as she has the most #1 singles, 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was the first and only female rapper to have multiple solo #1s. Additionally, she has the most songs with 1 billion streams on Spotify for a female rapper. Her accolades includes a Grammy Award, 8 Billboard Award, 6 Guinness World Records, 6 American Music Award, 14 BET Awards, and 2 ASCAMP Songwriter of the Year Awards. In 2018, Time Magazine included her on an annual list of 100 most influential people in the world. And in 2020, the Billboard honored her as the Woman of the Year. Outside of music, she became the creative director of entertainment magazine Playboy in 2022. So this is where and why Nicki Minaj is jealous, and she have these jealous rants when she come at Cardi B. You see the successes of Cardi B. So of course, me being the person that I am, I posted on my Twitter page some things about Nicki Minaj, and I was getting dragged. So we're gonna do a little screen share here because I was on Twitter. I follow Armand Wiggins on Twitter. He don't have me blocked. He unblocked me, but he deleted a tweet. And why he deleted his tweet, that's up to him to decide why he deleted his tweet. But this first tweet I put out here on a make sure I go and okay. So this is the first one of the tweets that I wrote, right? Because he got me unblocked. So one of the tweets I copied and pasted of his Twitter. So this is the tweet that I put, and I got a response, a big nasty response from the Barbs. I said, quote, I challenge Nicki Minaj to please apologize to Lil' Kim. It's time to get it right. Hashtag Nicki Minaj, hashtag the Wiley Show. Okay. I posted that tweet. All right. The Barbs were dragging me in the tweet. You can go and read it. I can't show you on the screen because it's very nasty tweets. Response to the tweet that people told me on Twitter. It gave me very nasty tweets. Okay. This was another tweet that I wrote, 363 views. And this is the other tweet that I wrote. It reads as follows. All of the drama Nicki Minaj creating, that's why her songs go number one. Because she loved to pick on Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Hashtag The Wiley Show. Hashtag Nicki Minaj. Okay. Under that post, very nasty things. Very nasty things in the chat. Moderators, don't block nobody. Let me post in here, open chat. Okay. Because we're going to get a lot of haters in the chat. Okay. So don't block nobody. Open chat. I've unblocked everybody. So let the people, as long as they don't use profanity, open chat to the moderators. Okay. Open chat. All right. So that was that. Then there was another tweet that I wrote and got very nasty response. This is the tweet that got 27,000.2 views. Okay. This is the tweet that I wrote. Okay. I wrote this tweet. Dear Nicki Minaj, why do you hate Cardi B so much? Is it because she is successful? She has more Grammys than you? Hashtag The Wiley Show. Hashtag Nicki Minaj. Hashtag Cardi B. Under that post, I get dragged by the Barbs. Okay? Mm-hmm. I get dragged. The Barbs drag me for filth. Talking about my family. They're talking about my eye. They're talking about what they're going to do to me. They're talking about how they're going to end me and all of these things. And they said I would never happen on YouTube. All right. They said I need to retire off of YouTube. We ain't retired. We just getting started. Okay. So that tweet was going on. So this tweet is a tweet that Armand Wiggins erased off his Twitter because I believe Cardi B told him to erase it. So this tweet got 411 views, 1 retweet, 6 likes, but they apparently was in there dragging me. Now this tweet, Armand wrote a tweet. He deleted the tweet. I copied and pasted the tweet and put the Wiley sauce on it. Okay. So apparently Nicki Minaj is shading Cardi B for retouching her pics from the Vanity Fair Oscar party. This is what I call a jealous rant. Even Nicki Minaj retouches her photos. So under that post, they dragged me for filth under the post. Now, we working with a person that's helping with our social media, and I will add the links. Thank you so very much. You said post your YouTube link. We will do that. I apologize and then you'll do it because I was up here just posting that as well. Because I understand now that Twitter give you the views, people may not comment on your tweet, but they give you the views. And we were actually we were blocked by Armand. He followed us back. So I put the Wiley sauce on that tweet. So she went on a rant and she posted Photoshop your bars, Photoshop Getty images, Photoshop. And because it was a picture of Cardi B that wasn't looking her best, right? And people were saying that it was Photoshop. But Nicki Minaj also Photoshopped her pictures as well. But I don't see her getting the blunt of a blame like she's blaming everybody else. Okay. So that's just how that goes when it comes to stuff like that. So I see this. It's just crazy. And I said, hey, this is what it is. So I'm definitely going to drop, the link in there. I believe that Nicki Minaj is jealous of Cardi B because when I read Cardi B's successes, she's breaking records of Nicki Minaj records. That's why Cardi B is also a threat. And I understand that Nicki Minaj have a lot of gay followers. I get it. But I do my research. And Cardi have really got her together in views and everything. Now, it's another post I want to post about Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't have her picture up. So let me see if I can upload it. Give me a second. Let me see if I can upload it. Okay. Hold up. Where's that at? Okay. All right. So I'm not going to show because I don't like this picture. But anyway, Megan Thee Stallion did a post 17 hours ago, got 3,420,000 likes. Nicki Minaj put a post and it got 790,000 followers. Mind you, Nicki Minaj got 213 million followers, and Megan Thee Stallion only got 29.8 million followers. So you clearly see that Nicki Minaj is jealous. Now, when I post this on my page, a lot of the Nicki Minaj fans were dragging me for Phil. I get it. They don't have the courage enough to come on the show. And I see what the thing about it. I'm not going to say that Nicki Minaj was a coke rant, is giving coke. No, I disagree with that. I don't believe she's on cocaine. What I believe that she is have a dose of jealousy. That's what I think is a jealous rant where I feel like she have. And and then I'm going to put a tweet with my thing. I invite Nicki Minaj to come. Invite Nicki Minaj to come on my show. Here is the link. If she don't come on, I know why, because she is jealous, big letters. She is jealous of Cardi B success. Put the thing in here. Okay, give me a second. I want to make sure I put that tweet up. We live. And people are saying, oh, she's going to cuss you out. See, if she cuts me out, then I know that's a sense of jealousy in her body. If she cuts me out, I know it's jealousy. And of course, we're going to bring people on as well, because I understand what people are going to say, drop a tear and all of those crazy things. They're going to tell me to drop a tear. They're going to tell me I ain't never going to happen. All of these disgusting things that they say in the chat. They talked about my eye. They said a lot of disgusting things about Wiley. And I understand that. And I get that as well. So give me a second. Let me hashtag these people. And then we're going to bring our panel on to give their opinion of this as well. Okay, we're going to bring Trace Raw. And then we're going to be bringing, let me also drop the link for other brother Jazzo to come on as well. Okay, drop the link as well. So they said Wiley love poking the bear, and I'm here for it. And I get people who are saying that, oh, Wiley, you shouldn't do this. Oh, Wiley, this. These are my opinion. I was a huge Nicki Minaj fan of hers. She made great music. But I knew it was a problem when new artists came up, Megan came up, Cardi came up. They started dominating the market and just trashing her records, Nicki Minaj records that she accumulated as an artist. And ever since that support came up, they became negative, right? They became, oh my gosh, oh y'all didn't pass the vibe check, or y'all didn't do this, or y'all didn't do that. And let me tell y'all, when she talked about vibe check means if you kiss my butt, let me drink to that, okay? If you don't work with Cardi B, let me drink to that. If you don't work with Megan Thee Stallion, let me drink to that. That's the vibe check. And what I call it, I need y'all to hear me clearly. It is the kiss ass check. Vibe check is the kiss ass check, right? Kissing her ass. So that's the whole check that she's talking about. And she canceled the check when you do not kiss her butt. Bringing you from Atlanta, Georgia, Trey So Raw. How you doing, brother? We have him live here as well.
What's
Uh,
up, y'all? It's your boy Trace around, and I am live with the Wiley Show. Wiley, what is going on, child?
what is always going on? I give my opinion. You know, you've been in this business, very controversial out of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We just give our thoughts. And
Facts.
and guess what we do? But I don't know if you're a Barb or if you're a Barty gang of what's your support of it. I want to pose this question to you. Do you feel like Nicki Minaj is jealous of Cardi B?
At this point, Wiley, what I would say is I feel like Nicki, I grew up on Nicki. I'm not gonna, lie and do all that. I grew up on Nicki. I was a barb. And I still kind of am. But lately, Nicki has been running a muckus around the motherfucking palace. Nicki has been going so out her way to compete with these young girls. And I feel like at this point, at the age of 45, I feel like she needs to sit down somewhere. I feel like she need to sit like with the rest of the legends, like the Beyonces, the Rihanna. Sit down, get you a cute little coin, build your family. I feel like it's over for her at this point. I saw a video the other day with her rolling all over the floor. She just looked at a mess. I feel like Nicki is steady trying to keep up with the girls. I feel like she shades Cardi a lot. I feel like she shades Megan a lot. I don't know what's this new going beef with her shading Megan, but I feel like yes, most definitely she does has some jealous streaks and tendencies in her blood and bones. So I would have to agree with you, Wally, to some degree with that. That Nicki, um, to some point, is jealous of these new girls. So yeah, I would have to agree with that.
All right. So now we have Jess Zoe from New York. All right.
Hey, what's up?
15 years. What's your thoughts? Because you seem to come up with Nikki, probably have more privy to more information than us because she's from New York. So I want to pose it to you as a legend in this
Yeah,
game.
Queen. Yeah, Queens.
Yeah. So do you feel like Nikki is jealous? And be honest, you have to agree with it or not. Do you feel like she's jealous of Cardi B?
Yes, she is. I think what I think is I think people need to separate the artist from the person. Okay. She's very much jealous of Nikki. She's very much jealous of Kim. She's very much jealous of Megan and any other female. The only person that she's not jealous of is Foxy Brown, and that's because Foxy Brown, excuse my language, but she derides Nikki. But she's very much is jealous of actually she's very much jealous of any female. Let's not even talk about rap. Let's just talk about entertainment altogether. She bullies pretty much anybody that's doing better than her. Anyone that's succeeding better than her, she has an issue with, she has a problem with. And um she's just one of those people that don't believe that she could share the room with everybody else. She could share the wealth with everybody else.
Okay, and when you bring that point up, wow. And I'm just looking at the comments. I'm being dragged on Twitter about this. And like I said, I don't dislike Nicki Minaj musically. I feel like
Right.
I disapprove of her behavior. Let's go back with the Nicki and Lil Kim piece. Remember when Kim did an interview with the Breakfast Club? I wish I can play the whole thing.
Mhm.
And Nicki Minaj, I mean, Lil Kim was working over there with Baby and them, and she felt like that they were stealing her swag and they did not want her to work. And then she kept saying that Nicki Minaj did not want Lil Kim to sit beside her. And they kept saying, well, I think it's a Baby thing. I think it's the label thing. She said, no. She liked that. She wanted to be on the one. I don't know what you're talking about. She went in, and now that we can fast forward to 2023, where you got the Doja Cat, you got the Megan, you got the Coil Ray, you got all of these people, you got
The
your
Ice Spices.
you know what I'm saying? You got all these people.
Hmm.
Now you see how she's acting, and she's acting like even worse than Kim.
But
Facts.
I think that I think a lot of it is fueled by the people that was around her. You know what I mean? Because when she was down with Young Money hardcore, she was the only female in the group. And I
True.
think that Manny, Baby, Wayne, all of them, they hyped her up
And not only
so
that, too,
much.
the fan base too alone, because when
Of
you the only
course.
girl running it for like 10 years straight, I mean, that comes with a lot. Your fan base is hyping you. Your team is hyping you. These brands are hyping you. And then when you get like a bitch like Cardi that out of nowhere, slap boom, skyrocketed to the top, it's like, damn, a bitch is trying to replace me. And I've been number one for 10 years. So it's like, yes,
Right.
Nicki feels a lot of ways. She has a right to, but at this point, like I said, she needs to sit the fuck down. I feel like she's too fucking old at this point. And it's showing in these videos. She just trying a little too hard. Nicki has ran her course. She just needs to get a makeup line, a clothing line, something of the sort, a wig line, something, and just pocket off of that. The rap career, unfortunately, is coming to an end for Miss Nicki Minaj.
So
No, I disagree on that. I don't think that her rap career is coming to an end. Like I said, we gotta separate the talent from the person. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, just like R. Kelly, just she's talented. Just like who else is another disgraced artist that we quote unquote cancel? They are genius. Kanye, they are geniuses at what they do. You know what I mean? It's their personal life and the antics that they do within their personal life that makes them look bad. You know what I mean? Like Nikki makes herself look bad based on the things that she do, but you can't take away that she's a genius and she will always be a genius. I have to give her that. She could drop an album if she when she's 50. You know what I mean? And she's going to be a genius at whatever album she dropped at 50.
I want to also say this though. I think musically she's good, right? She can rap and great. I think also she doesn't deal well with females in that same genre, right? You see her coming about. One thing I think female artists, and this is why Megan is such a threat, is because she still be outside. She still release music. Like when Nicki go on a hiatus, Megan continuously releases music. She's not afraid of releasing music. And then when you hear Megan's bars, she can go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj
Hmm.
Facts.
because she always come at Megan hard. She come at Megan harder than Cardi. And I feel like she's trying to have Megan bite the bullet of get the drunken rant and act a fool to lose support. And Megan never follow because Megan got some good people around her. They tell her when to
Right.
take a break, when to come back. You know, the whole thing that Tory Lanez, you ain't see her outside. You ain't see her make a press release. Now that had kind of died down, she's outside. And what did
Mhm.
Nicki Minaj do? She said, I don't deal with horses like Revis or something she said about horses. And the actor that she named, the person's name is paralyzed. He fell off a horse. So she's always throwing out shots at, Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj throwing shots at Megan because she know Megan Thee Stallion is that girl. When you look at the likes that she get on her Instagram posts, get more than Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
You know what's the difference between Megan Thee Stallion and a lot of these other girls out here is Megan Thee Stallion is a college educated woman. She don't have time to be out here fighting and fussing with everybody with all these other females. You know what I'm saying? She's a different breed. She's poised. She's very poised. She carry herself with a certain level of respect, and Journey Sequoia about her. She don't have time to be thinking about these other females out here.
I agree. And I want to ask y'all this question because people was bringing it up. Do you think that was a good move for Megan to work with Rock Nation?
I most definitely
Yes,
did. It boosted her career
yes,
totally to the top.
yes. Going piggyback into what we was talking about in the last live. That's what Kim should have did. Kim should have signed with Rock Nation.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah. To piggyback on the conversation, I agree.
Right.
I agree. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up. I 1000% agree with you on that. A lot of people in the chat they're saying, Wiley, y'all as men don't have this energy for men. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all?
Oh, trust and believe. I have trust and believe.
let's
I
let
have
let's
I
go,
have
Wiley.
I
Which
I,
man
ha-
you
I
want?
have that I have that energy from men too. Because there's a lot of male artists out there that I I I'm not feeling, and I give them the business. I want the smoke and all of the smoke and the name and yeah.
Trey.
Well, you already know that's the most bitches I eat up, anyways. Is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? So, what nigga they want? What nigga they want on the docket? I mean, we can go right now. Which one they want, Wiley?
So because that's like a comment that they made on me on Twitter,
Mhm.
and I when I went to the comments about Nicki Minaj, I remember the first time I was a fan of Nicki. I was fresh out of high school because I think when did Nicki come out? The year that she came out with her album. I think that was what 2010.
What, like 2010, 2011?
Yeah, so I was like almost like 2 years fresh out of high school, and Nicki was that girl. Like everybody was excited for
That
Nicki.
girl.
She was that girl. Like her album was great, but what pivoted her as a household more mainstream than Kim? She made a lot of pop records, and a lot of her pop records
Mm-hmm.
to solidify her as Nicki Minaj. It wasn't like all her hip hop records. There was the pop records, and that's when you had Funk Flex. He was criticizing her, saying that she ain't really a hip hop artist; she's a pop artist. He kind
She
of
is though.
that,
She
but
is though. Because I remember, not to cut you off, but I remember Nikki when Nikki was doing the underground scene, when she was doing the rap battles. You know what I'm saying? When she used to walk around for do rag and be like, "Yo, it's Shop Shine" and all of that other stuff. Like I remember her from back then, from Queensbridge. You know what I mean? And I feel that her move to Atlanta is what really propelled her to be where she's at right now, because she was crowded here in New York. Like, at the time it was Remy, it was Azealia Banks, it was another female rapper, oh my god, I forgot her name, she's from Harlem, another female rapper. And it was crowded, it was real crowded out here around that time when Nicki was in the underground music scene. And she went to Atlanta, and Dad, Auntie, and all of them, they groomed her, and she got with Wayne in them, and fell to where she's at right now. And I feel like they're the ones who started the making her, like filling her head with the hype.
okay.
Mhm.
So I hear your point, Jezzo and Trey Sorrell. In this segment, I want to ask you all, who are you a fan of now? If you have to pick that you really bump into right now in female hip hop, who is that artist?
Right now, Ice Spice is that girl. No shade. Right now she's really doing her big win, and I feel like Nicki see that, and y'all know Nicki try to jump on every new girl that come out, so she get to keep her relevancy up, and that just is
Hmm.
what it is, and that's part of the business, and I understand it. But like I said, going back to, I feel like she don't need to be competing no more. When you are a legend, you will have nothing to prove. When you are
Correct.
iconic, you are that girl, like you said, Wiley. She's been that girl for 10 years. Like, let the other girls, let these little girls run it. You pop out every now and again. Let the girls know you still the queen, and stop fighting with these peasants. But no shade. Back to the question. Ice Spice. I like her little bop she got out right now. Right now it's so many female artists that's new and upcoming, Wally, that I really been just listening to be honest. But just off the top of my head, I would have to say Ice Spice right now.
You have to say Ice Spice right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
just off the top of my head right now.
yeah, Jezzo, who are you listening to in female hip hop?
MC Light. I'm old school, and I'm only joking. Um, I'm gonna have to say honestly, uh, I'm gonna always pump my fist for Cardi, because that's BX all day, and I live in the Bronx. But right now, I'm gonna say Gorilla. I'm really liking
Yeah,
what
Gorilla
Gorilla is
too.
doing. I'm really liking Gorilla, and to be honest, I think Gorilla is that that girl. She's that girl. I'm like as I'm talking about her, I'm smiling because she puts a smile on my face when I hear her music.
You know, who I listen to right now.
Little Kim.
Yeah, it's Quincy Kim. Really, Lil Kim, of course. I was
But
just
people currently putting out music. Who are you listening to, Wally?
currently putting out music.
Oh, that was Shay. Ooh.
Okay, mate.
No shade.
Of course, that's Curly. I listen. Of course, I like Cardi. I like Glorilla.
But has Cardi really put out any music lately?
Like Cardi, she jumped on Glorilla record. What was that?
But I'm saying her
Oh,
own.
like an album. Well, it would have to
Not
be.
even just an album, like
No,
like
not yet.
a
Not yet.
single.
Like, but she did say she's going to release new music. Like she did put that out there.
Yeah,
I think they're kind of waiting on Nicki to come out and then the label to create more competition and sales. They're going to try to drop Cardi on the same day as Nicki or in the same. You know what I'm saying? I see that happening.
right.
But I listen to a lot of Megan. I don't listen to Ice Spice. I'm gonna have to give her a chance. I used to listen to a lot of Dream Doll. I remember Dream. You remember Dream Doll? Like I thought she.
Yeah, we have pepper
Wait,
dream
wait, wait,
dog.
wait, hold on,
Like she been gone.
stop. Yeah, I'm about to say, wait a minute. Why
Wiley,
you said,
stupid.
do you remember Dream Dawn? Like she went somewhere, like,
Yes,
Yeah,
Wiley.
you really think she was
like,
talking like that.
like Dream Dawn turned into a nightmare.
Right. I'm like she, yeah, I remember dream dog.
Right, because I don't really.
Hey,
I'm gonna say when the last time maybe I got off because I had a friend. He will always post about Dream Doll, and I love Dream Doll. Funeral, which featuring Look Him, one of my favorite records. You know, Dick and Lies. You always tell me Dick and Lies. I love that because niggas do give you Dick and Lies sometimes. So that was one of my
But
favorite records of Dream Doll. But go ahead.
but I don't put Dream Dawn in that category. You
No.
know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't. She's not a big star like that. You know what I mean? Like she has the potential of getting there with the right people. Once again, we're gonna take the people that Little Kim's supposed to have, the right people, and give it to Dream Doll because Dream Doll could be bigger than what she is right now. But once again, she got Tay Tay and all of them, backing her up, and she's not she's not big. You know what I mean? She's not big.
I also would have put. I see Erica Banks is doing more interviews, and so
yeah, I've been saying that lately too.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're saying they're gearing up for her first debut album. So her team is telling her to do more press. I think that's awesome. I like her, and I think that she's underrated. If she was on a better label that
Hmm.
understood her and put her in the right circle, the right features, Erica Banks could be that girl because her flow is amazing. But with
Right.
15 on one, she's in Megan's shadow. I think once Megan goes to another label, I think this is it for 15 on one. Once that wraps up, I think they can put more focus on Erica. But I'm glad that Erica's outside doing interviews because it's entertaining. She's in the blogs. So
Yeah, I watched the
her
one
debut
with her
album.
and Megan, the interview with her and Megan.
Oh, the
Megan
one that was in the
James.
kitchen.
You say it again?
When they was in the kitchen, was that the one when they was in the kitchen?
No, it was the one with Megan James from Bad Girls Club.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
she got the little podcast. So
Podcast.
I saw the interview with her, and then I just started noticing her popping up everywhere. So it makes sense now that what you said that she got a probably in
Yeah,
album coming out.
that's what I heard. And so, I talked to people that is in Dallas and all of that in the market, talked to different DJ. They said she's gearing up for a debut project because that's what Kim have to do when she come back with her book. She got to go outside and do interviews because I don't think Erica just doing interviews for the gun. It's something that with that I can't wait.
Facts.
And
Facts.
she should have a rollout with her. I don't want to just be talking and ain't got no album coming out. Like, no.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will put Erica on the list. I used to love listening to Erica Banks. I think people need to listen to her mixtape or EP that she came out. Awesome EP. And people don't give her respect because again, she's in Megan Thee Stallion's shadow, and a lot of people she get a lot of hate from Megan fans, and also she kind of got Nicki together saying
Nicki, yeah, because Nicki blocked her ass.
Yes.
That's
And
Mm.
her just ignoring it, she talked about it. And so the Barbs is doing like a protest, against her, just like they're trying to do with Lotto. And that kind of up Lotto. And I feel like Lotto.
Yeah, I love Lotto. I
I
love
love
Lotto.
Lotto too.
I think Lotto is a dope rapper, a dope,
Yes.
dope. And then
Mhm.
I have to give it to Doja Cat.
And she's sexy too. Lotto is sexy.
Yes, yeah, Lotto is sexy.
I'm a gay man, but I'll convert for Lotto. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, Lotto is that girl.
Well,
No
I
shade.
love Young Miami. I don't know if I rap it, but her talking, she does it for me.
No,
She does it for me. She didn't do a good job in BMF. That was terrible. But she damn sure entertained with Carisha, please.
no, I'm not a fan of her. I
Yeah, I like
think
Miami.
I think Diddy's trying to make her into something that she's not.
Really, but she gets a lot of buzz, like a lot of attention. Like
Yeah, because of Diddy.
right. And then she get that engine behind because you know how they did it. Diddy was like, "Oh, we together. Oh, we to go together real bad." He kind of like anytime that Diddy co-signed dating a woman, that instantly pushed him in the atmosphere.
Of course.
Okay, she that, and then he got another chick pregnant and just clearly embarrassed Young Miami.
Yep.
They were like, "Hey, look at that," but it was a fake relationship to set her up to be one of the top leading people in media, and she is like. Now you got Jason Lee got a show, Carisha Please, Drink Champs, and I forget the other show that's on Revolt.
So what you feel about Corey LeRae don't want to go on Jason Lee's show because he had Blueface and Chris Sean on the show?
I feel like that's disgusting because
That's just stupid.
You need to get that press. I mean, Jason's show is hot. It gets millions of views.
Thanks.
Cardi B was on there. So you can, and what would have made it so hot? Don't tell me that off the scenes, like come on the show and say, I didn't like you bought that chick or that B or whatever on your show, and they have that dialogue, but she's not in no position to turn down interviews like
Yeah,
that.
like if Cardi and some of the people that went on there can go, girl, you ain't that girl yet to be like, oh, I don't want to go because you had Blueface and Krishan on there. Girl, they're one of the most popping relationships right now.
Absolutely.
That's everywhere. So, girl, who are you, Corey LeRae? Girl, you need to get up there. Like you got a few little bops or whatever right now, but when I saw that, I was like, "Girl,"
and that would have helped.
But what's her issue with Blueface and his girl?
They used to date.
I didn't know they used to date until all that happened. Yeah, I didn't know they used to date.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, okay, that's why she was
So when you know, because I listen to a lot of Jason Lee's show, and I love his show. I'm not hating.
But you know, Jason Lee really don't see it for you, Wiley.
He don't see it for me. He don't have to see it for me. But I'm a fan of his show. But he watched the show because he laughed. Trey, he laughed a couple of weeks ago. We did an episode about Jason, and he posted in the chat laughing emojis. So he's
he watched. You know how they do, Wiley.
But I don't kiss his butt. A lot of people kiss his butt. I call him for what it is. I'm one of the few creators that read his book, and I always tell him,
he had a book.
You had a book. I did.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, guy has forgotten. And I purchased his book on Amazon. Read his book, reviewed his book. What fucked me up with me and Jason?
Wait, you actually went to Amazon and got his book?
I went to Barnes & Noble. It was in Barnes & Noble. It was in the store. So I went to Barnes & Noble. We was in communication to get him on the show. And so I rushed. He didn't come on the show fast enough. And then he said something about Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, Tasha K. Baby. And I just rushed. And instead of me just keeping quiet, being patient, I think that would have been a good connection. But I learned. So now a lot of things, when people do something to me, I just keep quiet. Like I didn't even say nothing when Storm did what he did to me by blocking my name in his chat and pretending like he didn't block. I hold on to that secret for about 2.5 years. So now
you still blocked?
Yeah, he reblocked me because we started criticizing all that. But
you know, Jason Lee's a Leo, and one thing about Leos are haters. Leos are haters. Leos do not like anybody that's doing better than them. But Leos are haters.
Because Armand got into that beef and he burned the man book up on air. And he said that Jason, they know him. Jason Lee didn't want to see him come up.
Yes, Leos are big.
But
haters.
Jason, he give you that energy though, that hating ass energy. Jason always he wanted to be the only one, the only gay in the room. Like he just gives you that.
Yes,
he exudes that. Like
yes.
But like you said, as far as his show, I like his show too because I watched some of the interviews that he have the people that come on there, but he does give that energy off though with the guys.
And my thing is because he said on this show, he said Wiley's gonna take you 15 years to get on my level. Now, mind you, this man don't name drop nobody, right? His last episode of Gagging with Jason Lee, something he stole from Kaya, he addressed me on his live, like by name, right? And so I just feel like I'm just going to continue. I felt honored because he got all these millions in the bank and he's on Revolt, right? And you were talking about Wiley. So that's how I stay on the guest. I know a lot of people call me a troll and etc. You can say whatever. My job is to create conversations. And a lot of people got me blocked. Jason, block me. T.S. Madison, block me. K. Michelle, block me. I mean, the list goes on and on.
But Wiley, I get it. It's part of the game, especially this lane that we're in. It's part of the game. I mean, some people can't take the gag. Some people can't take the roast. It is what the fuck it is. I mean, hey, your bills are paid. My bills are paid at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
The blocks could keep on going on. I let the girls know at the beginning of the video. Get the blocking list ready because, baby, I might say some shit that's going to get the girls blocked. Yeah, and I have learned And
Yeah,
we have talked a lot. While I have learned, like I said, these girls don't pay my bills, so it is what it is. You could take this shit personal. I always let people know this is for entertainment purposes
Correct.
only. And this is what it is. A lot of us do the same thing, but a lot of us deliver it in our own different way. And that's why
Wait.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
us have our own different fan bases. You feel what I'm saying?
Is
And so
exactly.
that's just how it is. I mean, it comes with the lane we in. We are some messy ass bloggers, Wiley, and it is what it
and I'm
is.
glad you brought that up.
Right.
We
But
are
you know what? But you know what? It's like I always say to you, keep your blinders on. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing and then blocking you. Because when you become that bigger guy, because you're that guy now. But
Facts.
when you become that bigger guy, and you're on Jason Lee's level or better, guaranteed all those them people that blocked you, they're gonna unblock you because you're
That's
that
how it
guy.
be.
You're
They
that
gonna
you're that
double
guy.
around. Trust me, when
Yes.
I first came in this YouTube game, and literally a year ago, the girls hated me. And while what I went through, the
yes.
girls had to come back around. Oh my gosh. Oh, they everybody said I was never gonna do this. I was never gonna be monetized. I was never gonna be, reach 1,000 subscribers. This, and the third, just all the hate. And then everybody had to come back around. Oh my gosh, you made it, you did it. I'm sorry that
Yep.
I had. I mean, your girls are going to have to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If you ain't no hating ass bitch, when you have one thing about it, you never win when you play dirty. And a lot of these girls play dirty. We
Yep.
get on here and you know, express our opinions and our whatever on the situation. But a lot of these girls play dirty, and that's why they never win. And Wally, that's why
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna continue to win, and we all gonna continue to win because a lot of us don't play dirty. We just
Dirty,
play.
right.
It's an entertainment thing, and we know what it is, and it ain't no dirty. We ain't going below the belt in certain
Yep.
situations. So I say, fuck the haters, child.
I,
Fuck them.
I'm glad you brought the point up because I've been cool with Trey Sorrell and your boyfriend T Spiller. I've
Hmm.
known T Spiller a little longer, and
Hmm.
great vibes. We go out to the club, great vibes. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And so I'm
we
thinking,
had fun.
I don't know how it would go through, but I plan for an apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. So if I get approved, I should be
Uh-huh.
moving May 1st. So I'll let y'all
Come
know.
on through, Wiley.
So, and the
You know we
reason,
waiting on you.
right, and the reason why I want to move to Atlanta is because a lot of that's media. Tyler Perry is there.
Hmm.
Brandon Carson, Rico Hewitt. I don't know if he's in Atlanta. Rico Cassadine, Ardario from Chasing Atlanta, the creative, the Chasing French Hat,
Hmm.
Oliver Twist, T.S. Madison, Legra. It's like so the list goes on and on. And all the adult porn stars that we care about, only fans
Facts.
people are there.
Wait. So T.S. Madison blocked you, right?
Yeah,
So when you land in Atlanta, are you gonna go knock on her door?
no, but what I
Not
will,
knocking on my
Oh.
door.
what I will do, I will go in her area. So if she show up at a Starbucks, I'll be no. I'm not gonna go to her door. I'm just gonna continue to be me because
Well, she stay in the Starbucks, so you
yeah.
know.
So if she stay at a McDonald's and a food place, okay, and
But
Mm-hmm.
Wiley, you see how easy it was. Like when we went out,
yeah,
but even before that, I told you like you could like if you go out on the scene, you are running into a lot of these people, and you see how easy it was when we was out and we ran into some of your favorites like Brandon Carson and
yes,
some of the people and some of the girls. Like it's like the scene is like really small in Atlanta. If you're going
it's so
out all the time,
it's so small and
you're gonna run into the people.
it's
Mhm.
really, really there. And there's so many things I want to do. Like I hope he don't steal my money and scam me. Aaron, he's a photographer, a good photographer. I just
Aaron
want,
Thomas.
yeah, Aaron Thomas. I don't want him to
Okay.
scam me out of the money. Allegedly, like he scammed
Oh my God.
Roland Rappel. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Roland Rappel, as they said. So I just don't want that. But everybody is there. And so just for my career, so I will see how it goes on May 1st. It's kind of different because in Dallas, you can just fill out an application online. Here, you have to print out the application and upload it or something like that with this particular apartment complex. So I
Hmm.
will see how it goes. And if it goes through, then I put my 60-day notice at my current apartment, and then I will be officially a resident in Georgia, in the Georgia land area. So I'm excited. So,
I'm excited too, Wiley.
everybody is there in Atlanta.
I
Like
know.
everybody is there. So I'll be there in April for the award show, and I'm gonna be going and see how things goes.
Oh yeah, I voted for you on that.
Oh, thank you so very much, Jezo. And I want to
Yeah.
ask y'all about this about Nicki Minaj.
Hmm.
Do you feel like Nicki should get into her podcast? I know she do her radio show, but should she get more so in media to become a commentator, to become a radio show host, like on Power 105 or a radio show out in California. Do you think she should get more so in that? I know she's doing her record label, but would you like to see more of Nicki in the media side?
Yeah, I
No,
would. You said, hold on. What you said, Zoe?
I said no.
And why you say no?
Because she's going to be a bully. She's going to be a hater. She's going to be a bully. I mean, look what she does now on her radio show. I mean, I haven't listened to her radio show in a while,
Mm-hmm.
but the last couple of times that I listened to her radio show on Apple
Mm-hmm.
radio music, whatever, um, she was a bully. She was being very mean and ignorant.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, I get what you're saying. But me
Yeah.
personally, um, I would love to see more of her because I ain't never really just listened to the bullshit Queen radio, no shade. I done saw clips and shit online and her, as far as her in the studio while she doing it, little videos and clips that she posted. So
Hmm.
yeah, I would love to see more. I mean, but at the end of the day, Zoe, I hear what you're saying, but the views are there. I mean, she still have the people that come to listen to it, and that's big fan base. And nowadays, it's all about the numbers. I mean, a lot of people follow people that talk
True.
stupid, talk ignorant, talk dumb, say racist shit, say this type of shit, phobic shit. I mean, everybody has a fan base for whatever particular type of person you are. It's people that's interested, then to listen to you. So I mean, but outside of that, I would personally love to hear what she got to say about certain stuff.
But
Versus
it,
just
like,
rolling her ass all over the damn floor. I feel like that's over for her. But yeah,
but I don't see her with a radio. If she does do that, I don't see her with a radio show. I see her. I do see her with a podcast if she does stick with
podcast, more radio show.
right,
Yeah,
yeah, because with
facts.
radio,
I agree with
you
podcasts.
right, you have to think about marketing. You have to think about sponsors and stuff like that. And she's not gonna listen to her PD.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I'm
like
saying?
yeah, I feel like she'll be better just getting on YouTube, getting her little podcast channel and going on her
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no shade. So yeah, I agree. I don't feel like radio. I feel like just get a little YouTube channel or some shit like that and go on about your life. No shade.
Dang, let her go on station head.
Yeah, honestly, like she on app radio, but the fans were in the comments because app they post like clips of her on their page. They said they want the video side. I missed that too because on Apple Music you were able to get that video. It was a different vibe
Hmm.
video. So
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see it. Now she don't need to be on a radio show because that take a lot of commitment because she do her show when she get ready to do her
Facts.
show.
Right,
Typically
right.
dropping a single, typically when she want to go on one of her rants, when she ain't winning no Grammy, all of that. But I would love to see Nicki interview people like Carisha Please. Like she could it's a lane for her. She could do it on BET. I mean, all the networks will want her.
Hmm.
But Wiley,
VH1.
speaking of the not winning the Grammy, why don't you think she really haven't won a Grammy? Because me and T Spiller have had conversations about this. Me and my boyfriend had conversation about this, and um, and as I really look back, like I said, I've been a Nicki girl. I grew up on Nicki. Nicki's that was my era, Nicki. But if I look back at all her, the singles she did put out, I don't feel like a lot of them was Grammy nominate worthy. I feel like more so a lot of shit that she featured on, she really ate the fuck up. I feel like
Hmm.
Nicki was more of a feature queen to me. I feel like any feature she
Yes,
got on, she boosted the girls' careers to the top.
yes.
The singles with triple platinum gold, whatever highest thing you can go. I've always looked at Nicki more so like a feature queen,
Hmm.
not so more a girl that can really just hold her own,
Yep,
especially in a black club. Like nobody wants to listen to Anaconda, don't like really in the black club like versus like Cardi. Cardi had them club bangers, the shit that not only the club, the white folks, the Mexicans, the Chinese,
yep.
that everybody wants to listen to.
Hmm.
And so I feel like I feel like that's what I feel about that. So, but
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on Wiley on that?
I
About,
take my hat off. I take my hat off to you, Trey, because you hit it on the nail.
Mm-hmm.
what was
You
the
are the
question?
media god.
You said is with Nicki Minaj in media, that's what you were talking about? Or you talking about
No, Why she never won a Grammy?
Oh,
He
okay,
asked.
okay, yeah, the Grammy. Oh, because she pissed off the right, the wrong white people. Let's be clear.
I was gonna say the same thing. I
Yeah,
was
she
gonna say the
pissed off
same
the
thing.
wrong white people, and they blackballed her. Like when Monique was labeled blackballed and she wasn't getting no
Hmm.
offers, that's what happened to Nicki. Until Nicki rebuild that bridge and kiss a
Mhm.
lot of white behind, she would never win a Grammy. I mean, she pissed off. It goes back to that performance when she pissed off the Catholic Church. And I think the Grammys kind of blamed her for it because they got a lot of pushback.
So
And
it's the big machines that go against her.
yes, the big machine. So she's not
Hmm.
lying about that. And it was a hate train, but they wanted us on the black people on that train. But the conductor of the train was white people. She pissed off
Right.
white people, and that's something that she had to clear up because yes, she should have 10 Grammys, 12 Grammys, 20 Grammys, 30 Grammys.
Hmm.
Because that's how talented she is. And if she never won a Grammy, let's be clear, Diana Ross never won a Grammy, Snoop Dogg never won a Grammy. I mean, the list goes on. When I say Diana Ross, this is somebody that was on the Supremes, had number one hits, never won a Grammy. So
Hmm.
she's in good company. So a Grammy don't make or break.
Name a number one Grammy
But
worthy Nicki song right now on the spot.
Oh my gosh, on the fly. You have to Jeff. Oh, let me bring it back. Troy, come back.
yeah, what happened? Yeah.
I think he connected. We're gonna make sure she come back. I don't know, like a Grammy. Oh, Super Bass. That song,
Okay. Yeah.
like Super Bass. Trey, you actually were Super
Yeah,
Bass.
my bad.
Yeah,
I'm back to my phone.
Super Bass should have won a Grammy. That was such an iconic song. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, bass. Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. It
Mhm.
was.
Moment for
But
Life. Yes, Moment for Life should have won a Grammy. That was an iconic song.
I
So a lot
live, I
of
live
her
for Mom for
pop
Life.
songs were Grammy
hmm
worthy songs. Like most definitely. The song that she did with August Alsina. I love that record. I mean, it's just so
hmm
many records that Nicki Minaj did. Yeah, I believe that Nicki should deserve a Grammy. And I know artists do care about Grammys because they help them get more money when they go book
Yeah.
shows.
Hmm.
Help them at the negotiation table with their label. So Grammys
Hmm.
does matter. You got to remember, Grammys been out longer than Nicki Minaj has been alive. So that's
Correct.
iconic, just like the Oscars.
Do you
That's
feel like the Grammys is just a gimmick now? Because it seems like everybody that's coming to the game, your first year, everybody snatching a Grammy at this point.
Mhm.
But
No
it
shade.
goes.
The
It,
Nickies,
it,
the Megans, like everybody snatching the Grammy their first year in the game. Like, what's the
but it goes back to what I was saying the other day on
mm-hmm,
the show.
mm-hmm,
What matters when you get into this industry, when you get into this entertainment business, what matters the most is you developing respect from your peers. You're developing respect from managers and publicists and these executives, these CEOs. When you develop a level of respect from them, then that's going to open a whole bunch of doors for you. It doesn't matter if you have 20,000,000 followers or whatever. If you don't have respect from these people on the inside, the industry insiders, the your the people who are in the unions. If you don't have respect from from these people, you will get blackballed. You will be slowed down. You're not gonna those doors are not gonna open for you because now you've created a bad reputation within the industry. People talk. So now when they hear, oh, Nicki Minaj is coming, oh, here we go, and now the voices get quiet. They start talking about you on the low, and they don't want to deal with you. She built up a bad reputation behind the scenes. Yeah, we all love her. Well, not we, but everybody all love her. She got a lot of barbs, a lot of fans, whatever. But when it comes down to that round table, that conference room, a lot of them don't like her.
No, they don't. They're just
child? That's what the people have been saying though. That Nicki
yeah,
is a
it,
difficult person to put up with,
but
Cardi is humble.
very humble.
and she's more
She,
likable too. And then
she,
that's what
right.
we felt, and that's what we fell in love with Cardi before anything. We fell in love with her personality. So everything she did pretty much sold us with anything she did: music, clothes, food. Cardi can pretty much put anything out, and the girls are gonna buy because Cardi's personality is everything. So
I think one of the things that Cardi did was she said to herself, "I'm going to be everything that that I'm sorry, I'm not going to be everything that Nikki is. when she came in the game. I am not going to be a super diva. I'm not going to be rude and nasty to these people. I'm going to come in with an open and humble heart, and I'm going to be respectful, and I'm gonna just be cool, and I'm gonna just ride the wave. And that's exactly what she did. And everybody loves Cardi.
No sir.
Absolutely. And Megan came in the game. I'm gonna be friends with everybody, position myself with the right people, and it helped her. A
It
lot of
right. It
Facts.
helped her.
a
It
lot of
helped her.
it really helped, and she
She
became
got up with Beyonce. Like, girl, ain't nobody fucking with that. Come on now.
right. That's what
Hmm.
Beyonce ain't co-signing none of these girls.
Mhm.
Beyonce, Chloe, all the girls that Beyonce touch, bitch, you going right up with Beyonce. Come on. Let's
Yes.
talk about it. Let's talk
uh,
about it.
yes, yes,
No
yes, yes,
shade.
yes.
Right.
Because, like I said, it came a time when Nicki Minaj songs dominated the clubs. That's not the case anymore. You got so much competition now.
Facts.
Club bangers. It's not just, and I'm glad because at one point I was getting sick of Nicki Minaj because it was just her.
It was that's all you heard. Nicki was
I
everywhere.
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
I
She
love,
ran the shit for
yeah, I
10
love,
And not for
summers.
yeah,
Like
and not for
facts. Like no
nothing.
shade. She ran the
And and
shit. She did.
and, and not for nothing. But her star got dimmed when she married that man. When she married that man,
You
her
think when she
star got.
met Mr. Petty,
Yes.
Miss
Yes.
Skinny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Child.
When she married that man, and
Not
and
Kenny
and,
the
and,
pedo, honey.
and
Child,
all
what
the
people did
allegations
say that,
came out,
they kind of did, like you said, dim her light, took her down
they
a
dim her
few
light.
inches, brought her
That's
popularity, her status, everything about her down a
right.
notch because they felt like you went down deep into the gutter. And they felt like
Hmm.
she was doing a lot of conniving and behind the scenes stuff. Even with that, I mean,
Right.
the girls do say Nikki does work behind the scenes and she does,
Right.
conscrew and maneuver. And like she said, she got people, like she said in her new song. You ain't think her she ain't have people on her team that shoot. Yeah, like Nikki is that girl. Like Nikki is that type of girl. She do be sitting up plotting, allegedly
Hmm.
plotting behind the scenes. Child. I want to get the girl snatched out. Allegedly be plotting behind the scenes. Nikki just give that vibes. I mean, but it is what
And
it
then
is.
and then also to the conviction of her brother,
Child, it's just too much.
for allegedly the sexual abuse
Pedo just all
allegation,
around her.
pedo, right.
It's
So
just all around her.
all of that has dimmed her light within the last, I want to say, 3 years. That dimmed her shine, and she can't come back from that.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that. Wow, we are definitely talking about that. I want to close this conversation out with this. Um, when is a good time to retire from music for female hip rappers? Can they? Because Snoop Dogg, he's almost in his 60s, still out here rapping, still releasing albums. Is it a time of age that they should stop rapping in female hip hop or rap in general? Let me pose a question to the panel. Should it be a time to say, oh, when is the time for you to give up and just put up your mic and be done with rap music?
Okay, I'm gonna go first so we can close it up.
Hmm.
I personally don't feel like it's a time for that. This what I do feel like it's a time for. It's a time to don't like with the performance act. Like I said, going back to Nikki, all the rolling on the floor, all the getting on tables. I feel like when you at that age, the age she's at, I feel like that's too much. I feel like give us a graceful performance. Give us if you're gonna do something, give us a Beyonce performance. Give us what Rihanna did at the Super Bowl. Just get up there and do a little 1-2. All the extraness at that age is a little too much. But like you said, with the men, they be 60 and 70. Continue to do it. I just feel like at certain times you need to know when a real bag. That's it for me. And that's my answer. And that's what I'm gonna leave it on.
Um, I, I I agree. I don't think that there's a time limit to stop rapping. I do think that there is a time limit to pursue other avenues in entertainment, and then every now and again you do like a little special album or special appearance and stuff like that. And like Trey said, all the gyrating and rolling on the floor and all of that, stop doing that and just be graceful.
Yes.
Just be elegant and graceful. Do your 1-2, and then
Mm-hmm.
keep it moving. But I don't think that there's a time for women to stop doing rap. You know what I mean?
I think like when you start to get gray hair in female rap, like it depends on your content and your context and your bars. I don't want you to be rapping about your yoni and you 55. Bro.
That too. If we take into
That
account other
too.
lyrics, yes, because like you said, I want no 50-year-old type of song. I want to bust my pussy wide on you and all that. I want you to
Right.
just chill out, mama. Like, yeah, when it gets to talking about that, yeah, that plays a big part into Wiley. That makes good sense. Like at a certain age, the lyrics has to become more cleaner. The vision has to be a little bit more, less raunchier. So I do agree with that.
And when you become a parent, it needs to
Facts, and I agree
change
with
as
that too.
well. When you
Yeah.
become a parent, hitting back to Little Kim, I'm not keep on bringing Little Kim up, but hitting back to Little Kim, maybe that's why Little Kim hasn't dropped nothing yet
Oh,
because
that's a good thing.
she can't do what she did in the '90s. Now she's a mother. She's almost 50. She can't do all that stuff right now no
Mm,
more. Like it's done.
I
Facts.
forgot
That's
about
true.
that. I forgot about that. You're right. Because she is a mother now.
Yeah, she's a mother. She can't do none of that stuff. So
Wow.
yeah,
I'm glad you brought that piece up. Wow, this was amazing. It was so good getting y'all on Trace.
thank you,
I'm a huge fan. So make sure y'all subscribe to the
Thank you.
show. Gesso will be
thank
returning back
you.
to the YouTube streets, and his show we're doing a rollout in the summer.
It's summertime.
Y'all go and subscribe to that. And Nikki and Cardi, if y'all want to come on our show and send me an email, because I'm gonna keep asking. I keep calling labels, and it's so hard to get to know these people, Jezzo. You know this in trade, like it's so hard to contact with the right people to get these people on the show. And I'm like, how do Jay Silly get those people? I'm assuming that
Because he
publishers.
kisses they excuse my language, but he kisses their ass. That's why. And
And
and and,
then
and
some of them, too. I heard be like reach out to him, like I want to, I want you to interview me.
right.
So
Okay.
that's been a part because I got a lot of requests doing that. So I mean, you have to do that, and like you said, sometimes kissing the ass, sometimes you got to kiss the ass
Kisses
to get
their
what you want.
ass.
But it does work when you wear
And
reality.
he
That's why I
got
said sometimes you got to
he
kiss the
got
ass
the
to get what you
numbers.
want. If that's
Yeah,
what you really
yeah.
want, Wiley. I mean, hey,
You have to, because I do
do
that
what you
with a
got to
lot.
do.
I do that with a lot with the real reality series guys because they love it when you kiss their ass.
Yes, and pop their damn heads
Hmm.
up, child,
Yeah,
because they know I don't do it, child. That's why they
I
hate.
mean, I'll do something sorry, everything like that. And so so Trace overall, I'm thinking about doing a meet and greet in Atlanta. Because y'all keep asking me about it, but Trey is in Atlanta, y'all.
Yes, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Trace Raw TV. We are at 4K. We got there less than a year, so make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Trace Raw.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Trace Raw TV on YouTube. But yeah, got a lot more stuff coming out. I just moved into my new townhouse, so I've been really trying to settle in. So, but I'm back to posting way more content. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe to Trace Around TV.
1,000.
And Wally, thank you so much for always having me on your channel. It's been always a good time. We always talk. We in the group chat and all that. So yeah, but thank you for having me on.
Wow,
And yeah, we'll talk.
all right, thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Thank y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Thank you, Jezzo. Make sure y'all like the video for coming on. This has been such a great, awesome show. And be great. So thank y'all. I'm 42 years and I have a 2-year-old grandma where oh, y'all don't get me together. Producers, we are doing a meet and greet in Atlanta. I'm gonna have to do it on Saturday because the award show is on Sunday. So we will be meeting. So we will put the email out. We're gonna go to a restaurant. So we ask you to bring your money. Okay. And I will let y'all know the restaurant where we meet at. And go to Wiley Show Production at gmail.com because the award show is next month, the last weekend, April. So it will be on the 29th, April the 29th. We will be meeting up at a restaurant. So April 29th, you guys will be there. April 29th, we will have a meet and greet. We're meeting the Atlanta subscribers. So if you want to meet me in Atlanta, we'll post a flyer out. That is Wiley Show Production at gmail.com. A little quick announcement. On Saturday, you guys, I'm going to make sure I put this out here. Saturday, we are doing our town hall meeting. We're going to have Jazzo, myself, Don, and his wife, and others going to come on. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on the docket, we're going to be talking about, will you support a child who wants to transition? That will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, streaming live here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Wiley Show. We ask that you please come and participate in this town hall. It's going to be great, great, great. Also, I'm going to open up the phone lines, you guys. So just in case if we had a couple of people that wanted to call in, because I see a couple of folks that didn't want to say something. So before I close it out, it won't be a show unless we open up the phone lines and allow you all to call in. So give me a quick second here so you all can call in. Okay. Let me post the number on the screen here. All right. There we go. 972-674-9462. Also, I want to say shout out to the people that donated to our show. I appreciate that. And also, we do have the GoFundMe page out. Thank you so very much. Okay. All right. Also, we on Patreon. You can go to our Patreon for everything. And we also have our exclusive members only as well. So we are starting our I'm Not Your Secret, I'm Your Son. That start April the 1st, where we're going to have a situation. So we ask that you all do participate in that live. We definitely have videos on there. Okay, we have a call. All right. Hey, you're live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
All right.
Wiley, you know what? You brought up something really good. I do think that Nicki Minaj would do great if she does a song with Lil Kim. I think that out of everything we've been going through, even if they join Cardi in it, I think that would really change some stuff here. I think that's what we've been waiting on. I think that's what we want. For me, I don't want to see the competition amongst the women where they don't respect each other. I mean, at the end of the day, hey, regardless, without a Lil Kim, there would not be a Nicki Minaj, and without Lil Kim and Nicki, there would be no Cardi, and so forth, or whoever else came before them. But somehow or another, there needs to be a level of respect in terms of what they have for one another. And like I said, I'm just waiting for the day to see Nicki and Lil Kim do a collaboration. And I think what you said about Lil Kim getting her going with different management, great thing. I think it definitely helps Megan for sure. So hopefully they're listening to you all.
Yes.
But
I hope so too, because these are the conversations that I want. I want those top conversations about that. So hopefully they is listening to us. I really hope so. And we send it to them as well. So hopefully they listen.
yeah, I think it's important. But I want to say this though. When you guys talk about age, it does seem like there is something misogynistic about that because, like you said, Snoop Dogg is how old now? Almost about 60 maybe. And nobody says to a man about how long he can rap or he should be in the rap game. And I do understand that you should see some level of growth. It looks kind of crazy for you to still be on the floor, on the strip pole, or whatever the case may be. But maybe that's a part of what needs to be discussed too, the transition. Because ageism, that is another type of discrimination in itself. And I still think these women have a lot to offer, regardless how old they get and how old they are, they still are pioneers. And I think that should be respected.
Okay, I agree with you there, and that's why I say the same thing for male rappers. I don't want to see them out because I went to Bobby Brown concert. He wasn't a headliner, but he was on the thing last year, and he was so out of breath, out of breath, overweight. He started a hot mess, and I wanted to yell in the crowd, retire, retire, retire. He need to retire. Like if you out of breath. You sweating hard profusely. You can't move like you move. Retire or do it like a sit down type of thing. So, and everything. Like, I don't mind Diana Ross to still perform because she still could perform. She's not like a dancer, so she get her nice, beautiful gowns and she would perform. You got Smokey Robinson. He was doing his little shaky shake. Zaddy. I don't mind about that. But I just don't see it like that for rappers. I don't know. I don't see it for rappers to be doing it long term. I know country artists could be 95 years old still. It's a country artist. He in his 90s still performing. I just don't see it for female rappers is what I'm saying. For them to rap it about they coochie at 86.
I agree with you. And I'll be honest with you. I hope that rap evolves to the point where women, empowerment is not about overly sexualizing yourself. I hope that we get away from that period. I really do. I think that the over sexualization of Black women and exploitation of that is really something that is hurting us, and it's hurting us as a people. I totally wish we get away from all of it, to be honest with you. But I think you also brought another concept here. When you talk about Bobby Brown, and you talked about this a lot on your show, you talk about health, and you talk about, overall health, physical health, and you talk about mental health. And I think we know that Bobby Brown struggled with quite a bit. And I think that's why we need to go back to artists, what's it called, where they actually help the artist be able to, it's a word for this, but they help the artist to develop artist development, and also too, whether the artist transition, but helping them keep up with their health and and like you said, somebody mentioned about Little Kim not speaking well or something. I thought she spoke fine. I agree with you on that. But whatever that level of artist development that needs to be done so they can increase their revenue and be able to be at their best health wise, it needs to be done. And I think that has a lot to do with their management and who they have on their team. I don't know. You never know. You're learning a lot, Wiley. You never know when you do speak to these people what kind of part you can play as you better yourself, and what type of advice or consultation you will be able to provide due to your own personal experience. So you just never know where that might lead you with that. But I've seen you bring up some very good points where that's concerned, and that would be helpful to Bobby Brown, because I'm pretty sure health-wise is why he's going through that. Health-wise and just dealing with a lot of things that he's dealt with mental, which could cause you to sometimes overeat, drink too much, or whatever he's going through.
I agree.
But
I agree with you on that. And that's why I'm glad we having these dialogues about this. I'm getting dragged by the barbs, by what I said. I'm getting dragged on social media. But that's not going to stop me from giving my commentary about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and all of that. And that's what we do. And I thank you because I haven't heard your voice in a while.
Well, hey, you were at a point not treating me the best, Wiley.
Well, I apologize.
I know your
voice.
But one thing I know, when I start to call you, everybody else likes to call in too.
Yes. Because sometimes they don't call in, but then you call in. I don't like what she said. Let's call her.
No, but I don't say anything. I get a little silent. I'm like, okay.
But I love that you're back. I'm glad
I've been a
better
supporter and prayer for
I hope that you come to the town hall and we get your thoughts on that, because I don't know if you have any children. That's going to be a very, very touchy subject. That is this Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, virtual. We're asking, will you support a child in transition? I don't need your answer now. I need you to call in on a town hall at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, well, I'm going to put that on my calendar I think this is a great discussion. And thank you for what you're doing about having these type of discussions.
Yes.
Hear what everybody has to say. Well, God bless you, Wiley. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I hope other people call in to hear what you got to say. And try not to go too hard on Nicki, but I think, hey, maybe you can be helpful. Sometimes people might say things, but it might be some other great things you have to say about her too that can be very beneficial to these women that are still trying to do a really great job out here.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you so very much. Okay.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I've had some days. I had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and been some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Sometimes the clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road. I ask a question, Lord. Why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. All of my weary eyes, they can't see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. The Lord has been good to me. He been good to me more than this whole world could ever be. He's been so good to me. Oh, yes. Thank y'all so very much. I put that right there. But tuning in to the Wiley Show for showing me love. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank y'all so very much. Oh, I felt that right then and there. Thank y'all for your amazing show. I want to say shout out to Trace So Raw. And also shout out to Jezzo for coming on the show. I am drinking Stella Rosa Black. Okay. Yes. Hit the wine glass. Okay. Definitely drinking me some Stella Rosa Black. I need y'all to like the video. When you come on in the room. When y'all come on in the room, please like the video. I want to say thank y'all so very much for y'all massive support, for coming through. 200 people in here. Can y'all please like the video? It's 200 people in the chat. Can y'all like the video? Show us some love. And y'all hit the wine glass. Hit the wine glass. Woo! So, so I love it for coming through the show, okay? Yes, so good to see y'all. Did I get in my bag? Y'all wanted me to do better shows, more collaborations, and that's what we do. All right, we thank y'all so very much, my beautiful sisters and brothers. We have a Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28. We are traveling over to Atlanta, Georgia. We ask that you all please donate on our show and show us some love. Shout out to y'all so very much. We're going to continue to send out emails. I want to thank y'all so very much. This has been a great, awesome show. We were here yet another day for coming in, for showing love. And we love y'all so very much. When it comes to that, somebody just so said, now you better stop hitting that wine glass before Tasha sue you. Yeah, so we love y'all so very much. We'll be back live on tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow, and soon as we may away. All right. So tomorrow we'll be live. We went live a lot today. What else do y'all want me to talk about? We went live a lot. So we're going to give y'all a little break, and we're going to be back live tomorrow. Thank y'all so very much for coming through. And I love that we have 200 people in here on the show just showing us love. If you want me to extend the show, send the show donation. Let it be hot. And so we could definitely extend the show. But we love y'all so very much. Let me draw a little bit more. Okay. Woo. Yes. This is great. This is so great. And wow. So I'm dating y'all. I'm dating. Well, I'm not dating. I'm open to dating because I want to date a female. So I'm open to dating. So if you're free, if you're available, um, if you're available, I'm open to dating. Yeah, I'm open to dating. I want to date a female. And if you're open, I live in Dallas. I'm 6'2", almost 300 some odd pounds. I love to read. I love to watch drama movies. Losing Isaiah is one of my favorite movies. Color Purple, one of my favorite movies. I am a Scorpio. I don't have any children. And so if you are available to date me, I am free to be dating. And I love to go out for nice walks. I love to drink wine. I love to read books and everything. So I would love to go on a date with you and everything like that. So we'd love to see y'all. Definitely going to be dating with a person. And so yeah, so if you want to date me, if you want to go out on a date with Wiley, or my email address is wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. And I would love to date you and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so very much for y'all massive support for coming through. And you don't have to stand for me. Okay. All right. You don't have to stand for me, but you just have to show me some love. Oh, in the morning, I need you up cooking me some breakfast, cleaning, and everything like that. You don't necessarily have to stand for me, but when I get married, you would have to stand. And yes, I will wait 3 months before I have sex. I will definitely do that as well. And if you want to date me, that is my email address, wileyshowproduction@gmail.com. And if you're single, ready to mingle, definitely. I want you to be a nice, beautiful woman. The limit of children you have to have 2 children. That's my max. You have to get along with your baby daddy. If your baby daddy is in your life, you have to get along with him. He have to be open to me for dating you. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Let's drink to that. I want to make a toast before I get up out of here to all of the people that view my show. I want to say thank you to everybody that showed me love. To my massive supporters. And I'm showing love, like showing me love. And I want to make a toast to everybody that came in the picture and showing me love and support. I also want to thank my producing partner for giving me so much love. I also want to thank you, the subscribers, for showing me love. And showing me great love. Don't forget, Monique's show come out April 4th. So we'll be reviewing that. I just want to say thank you. And this show would not be possible without y'all. We lost some viewers, and you all that stuck with me when we had bad shows, when we had good shows, you are there. And that is why I want to say thank you. Y'all show such an amazing time. And I love y'all for that. Thank you. Paul, right? Thank you, Paul. Paul is telling me wrap it up. But I want to say thank you because you all didn't have to do it, but you did. You all come here. Y'all show me some support. I want to thank all the fans or supporters for sending me emails and getting me together, and tell everybody Wiley is back. I'm back. I am back. So to everybody, I'm back. Thank y'all so very much for coming through. And I love you. Did I say that already? I love you. 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 Okay. And I just love y'all. Y'all are there for me. Also, I want to thank Armand for unblocking me. Thank you. You know, for unblocking me because I remember I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital. And I couldn't call nobody. None of my family. Not my sister. Not my brother. Not my uncle. And I talked to Armand. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley. Great show tonight.
Thank you so much.
No, honestly, like I've watched so many of your shows, and like honestly speaking, sometimes they're like really convoluted, but this one was really nice. You did a great job.
Thank you. And I love the fact that you showing me love and you calling in and hear your voice because I heard y'all. Y'all wanted me to be the calm Wiley, not over loud.
Yeah, honestly, you're so intelligent, and I love this side of you. I really do. Like, you're awesome.
I love that.
So I just
loved it. Love you. I haven't heard your voice. You the college girl. You in college?
yeah. Oh my God, I remember.
I remember.
So yeah, honestly, like when I'm studying, I'm like, oh my God, I have to watch this dude to like focus, which is the complete opposite, but I enjoy you.
Yes.
So,
How is college? You got good grades?
oh yeah, it's a great semester. I'm almost done. So I'm just excited to just finish strong. Kind of hard, but yeah.
Let me drink for you, okay?
Drink. Okay.
I had to drink for you. So you in college, you getting your degree, your bachelor's, correct? Are you in for your bachelor's or associate?
I'm getting my bachelor's. I'm getting a double degree of bachelor's, master's. So I'm going straight to grad school after this.
Yes, go a gracious grad school for that. Thank you so very much for that.
So yeah.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
Okay, so
yes.
You did just like pitch yourself as like a candidate for like a dating show, or like is that what you're trying to do?
You said a dating show?
Yeah, I think you
I
want
would
to start
love
dating.
to do. I would love to do a dating show.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Like just so how about you do like a show where you bring different girls on and they tell you like all of their qualities and why they're a great match for you?
Really?
I would love to watch that.
I would love that. I really would love that.
Okay, another thing I wanted to ask you was what really is your opinion on the whole like Nicki and Cardi thing? Do you think that their so-called beef should just like end already since they're both getting like too old, or do you think it's needed for the culture?
I think that you go to get for the culture. I think that just be humble. Other female rappers are coming in the game. Just be humble. That's all I say about it. Just be humble.
Okay. What is your honest opinion on Cardi B?
Honest opinion on Cardi B, she's an incredible artist. I don't want her to start messing with her face because I don't want her to start looking like Nicki Minaj or I'm sorry, not Nicki, Lil Kim. Like I don't want her to start looking like that. Is what I'm saying humbly.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's great talking to you. Please, oh my God, I really want to have you come to my school, but I'm kind of scared because okay, so don't be mad, but I asked my sorority if you can come, and they like kind of did some research on you.
Really?
Yeah, some of it wasn't that great.
Oh, they must be white or black.
Apparently, I don't like. Does the race really matter?
I just asked, are they white? It's okay.
No, it's a mix.
Okay.
So it was
All right.
mostly like some of the girls were like, "Oh, he hates black women."
Oh,
I was
no.
basically trying to tell them that
I just
you're
had
just
some
pissed.
black women coochie just a month ago. I love black women.
No, I tried to tell them, but the head is just sometimes she's in.
And I'm actually having a private investigator investigate Storm about a man he got stashed somewhere. I love black women. I love them.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's Storm.
Okay, we'll definitely talk about it. Thank you, ma'am, for calling in.
Yeah, it's a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello.
Hey,
Can you mute me in
hey,
the back?
Wally.
You got me.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
I muted you.
Okay.
How you
Welcome.
doing, Wally?
I'm doing.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Oh my God, I see you getting emotional. I don't like when you get emotional like that.
I was giving my speech, but it's okay. I'm feeling fine now. What's up, ma'am? I haven't heard your voice in eons. How you doing?
But Wally, you don't even know who you're talking to. I'm your Arizona fan. The one who came to see you.
The one that's thick. Oh, hey, Arizona. Arizona.
Hey.
I know that. I hear your voice. Okay, that's the one. Okay, yeah. Hi.
Hey, no, you had said you lost some viewers, and I'm just wondering, like, because I know a lot of callers that usually call in, they used to make the show funny too.
Yes.
Have not been calling in. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on with the people?
I think more so is life. You know, it's seasonal, and it goes, and then I have to attract new callers because sometimes they're seasonal, like they're working, they're in school, they got a husband, they got a wife, etc. But I love the fact that we keep the show on and keep it lit and collaborating with new content creators. Like we got some more new content creators that's going to come on our show as well. So we keep the show going. I'm so glad that we can just keep it going. But you came to Dallas and meet me, and it's such an honor to be in your presence. It was an honor.
Man, I had a good time. I was so happy to meet you because I watch you all the time. All the time. I was like, oh my God, I'm going. He said he is going to have this meet and greet. I'm like, I'm there.
Yes.
I was so glad to go. Yes, we had a good time. Yes.
It was really fun. Like next month, we're going to the gun range, and then we're going to do Heroes Lounge that night.
I'm going to come to Vegas. I'm not going to come to the one next month, though, but I'm definitely going to be there in Vegas.
Oh my God.
You know,
Vegas going to be.
Yeah. You know, I'm only like 4 hours from Vegas, so that's a little drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
I go to Vegas all the time.
The hotel that we're at is free parking because you're going to be at the hotel, so it's good. You can park your car there. It's going to be good because we're doing Hell's Kitchen. We're doing the party
bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm bringing my husband too. Me and my husband's going to go. We're gonna be Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We're going to have a good time.
It's going to be a good time.
Oh, and I wanted to ask you about the two men and the lady. Did you get that together?
We're bringing it back in April. Like, you're more than welcome to do the show whenever you can commit to it. Like I said, it's a once a week show, 1 hour. And I would love to have you in there.
I want to do it. I want to do it because I know you keep pushing it back.
I had to push it back because I'm always trapped. Like March, I'm going right back. I'm traveling somewhere again, then going back to Chicago. So we're doing it in April. So I'm going to try to do it every Thursday night in April, like every Thursday night around 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will let you know, like, because you got my number, I think the 972 number. But
yeah, I got your number. Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah,
I do, and I want to join the town hall meeting too. That y'all said you have. I'm going to try to be there for that too.
Oh yeah, that's going to be lovely because I hope that you're able to come because you are a parent. So I would love to hear your advice on the town hall. That's going to be Saturday, 7 p.m. Will you support a child who wants to transition? There you go. It'll be streaming live right here on the channel, and we will get Tequila on the show.
Look, you remember my name, Tequila. Look,
I remember your name because when you told me Arizona, I'm like, oh, Arizona caller, yeah. Yeah, so
yeah. I'm excited. It's this Saturday though, right?
This Saturday, yes, ma'am, at 7 p.m.
So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow Friday is Saturday.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Friday now. It's Thursday where you at because your time different. But yes, Saturday. Yes. Okay,
I'm going to be definitely available for that. I want to hear what people got to say because when I know I don't want to mention other YouTubers, but I don't know how to say his name. But when they did something about
Trans women.
the trans girl, yeah, and I was so mad. I wanted to call in, but you can't really voice your opinion on his show. He will, cut you out, hang up on you, all that. But they was wrong. He was so wrong the way he was putting it out there. Come on now.
Oh yeah, so we doing it at the town hall this Saturday, and we're gonna have on the show.
My opinion on that matter.
Yes.
Yeah, Wiley, I know you about to get out of here, but I just wanted to call and say what's up to your brother.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Keep doing your thing. You're doing your thing. I watch you every day when you come on, and I do like the long lives. I don't know, you've been cutting it real short lately, but
the town hall kind of long. I think my lives, like this live is like an hour and 35 minutes, but I've been trying to break it up because they want me to kind of like break up the lives and stuff like that, but a different segment. But we're gonna have one of them long, lengthy lives. It's gonna happen.
And then I wanted to know about the premiere thing too, because with the premiere, like you do another video, it'd be the same exact video.
The premiere. So the premiere, when they ever say premiere, that's a replay, or a premiere can also be a new video because people premiere videos when they pre-record their videos, or the premiere can mean they're restreaming an old video.
What's the purpose of doing that though?
I think the purpose, because a lot of people don't know about YouTube. So when they go to my channel, they go under the video tab. It's a video tab, it's a live tab for live shows, and it's a short tab for video shorts. So before all of that, YouTube just had one section, and you didn't have to worry. But now I have to restream the lives because a sector of the audience don't know that you have to click under the live feature, but they be clicking under the video feature. So that's why I restream like my lives, because they get confused with the videos and the lives and stuff like that. So that's why we restream it. And also you get more views for your buck. So, and it's more money.
But I feel like you don't really though, because I feel like if you just do one live, you get more views off of that than breaking it up. If you really look at it,
you get more because Roland, he streamed his live 3 times a day, the same live.
What?
And he got 1 million views. Yes, he streamed it at 5 o'clock, midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning. That brother now got 1 million followers. So he streamed it. It's like a television show. Like it's your channel. So you know how BET restream movies all the time.
Yeah.
They restream award shows. That's the same strategy that we use over here at the Wiley Show.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then also people pre-record videos and they restream it as well.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Because I was just confused. Like, why are we? It's the same here. Because I'll be coming back thinking it's a new video. It's the same. I'm like, I ain't seen this video. I want something new. Like, what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
Yes.
I got you. So now you're talking about moving to Atlanta, because I thought you was moving back to Chicago.
But the reason why I didn't move back to Chicago, they want 3.
I'm glad you didn't move back to Chicago.
Right. So they wanted 2 months. Like I'm with my mom right now in Chicago, and I still got this place here in Dallas. So I didn't know. Like I said, whatever comes about. And so Atlanta came in my lap because my friend that I used to live with in Texas, he's moving to Atlanta. So he sent me the apartment complex information so I can fill out an application. So if everything goes through and if I get approved for the apartment, then I will be moving May 1st. I can't move until I give this officially move and cancel my lease until I give the apartment complex 60-day notice.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. Yeah.
Right. And then I can clear out the apartment and move. So we will see.
Yeah, I think Atlanta would be a better move than going back to Chicago.
A lot of people. And then, of course, we could do our Atlanta movies. And, Atlanta is lit.
Yes. I'll definitely be coming to see you in Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta is lit.
Oh, yes, I will. But, that's all I wanted to say. And what else about the topic y'all was talking about, Nicki Minaj? I do not think Nicki Minaj is too old and needs to retire, okay? She don't need to retire. She is doing her thing. She's still number one. I totally disagree on that. But I do see y'all point of view with her beefing with all the younger girls. I feel like that's unnecessary. But she's very, very talented. She's a, good artist. And I feel like she should keep doing it until, she can't do it no more. Like you said, what's his name? Snoop Dogg. He's still out here damn near 60 years old doing his thing. She should not retire. As long as we listening to her music and bobbing our heads and stuff, keep going, sis. You doing your thing, you know. But beefing with the younger girls is not a good look. You know, it don't make sense. I feel like she should like pay them dust. Don't really, you know, get engaged in all that drama. You know, it is kind of petty, but she's definitely a great artist, you know, and she don't need to retire no time soon. That's my opinion on that, you know. And all them girls are really good. They're talented, but Nicki is definitely on top. Okay. My opinion.
All right. I love you. Thank you so very much.
All right, Wiley. Well, thank you for taking my call. And I will talk to you soon. Okay.
Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. Love you too.
Love
Bye.
you so very much. Thank you. This has been such an honor. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Wait a minute. It's another person on here. Okay. All right. Hello. You live on the Wiley Show.
Wallace, I just want to say something. I hope this might get things a little heated by me making this comment, but I felt like when Nicki did not give, like in the beginning, she said, like before she got famous, she was giving Lil' Kim her props. But when they had that beef and she was not very respectful towards Lil' Kim, I knew that one day that everything would come full circle. So when Cardi started to be how Nicki was towards Lil' Kim, you know, it's like now Nicki wants this respect, the same kind of respect that Lil' Kim deserved, okay? And the same kind of thing where Nicki, you know, sees other girls that are, you know, having the same, you know, coloring their hair and doing different things and mimicking some of the things that she done first and not giving her credit. Well, imagine how Lil' Kim felt as a pioneer at a time when people called her, you know, very horrible names as a woman. I mean, calling her a slut, calling her all these horrible things. And then these women come behind her after she breaks down this door, okay, whether we agree with it or not. And then all of a sudden they give her no credit. So my thing is, why now, Nicki, you want to have beef with these younger girls and get upset with them when maybe you should have a little bit more of a matriarch type way of thinking in terms of the fact that you opened the door, and instead of competing with them in that kind of way, kind of handle it the way Beyonce does. I mean, there are younger girls that come in the game behind her, but you don't have to, you know, you still are the queen and you still reign and act as a queen. And I hope that Cardi is able to do that. I think she tries, in her case, she does. But I think that's a problem. And I've always felt that way. So when I used to hear, you know, people ask Nicki about Lil' Kim, I used to be like, okay, why don't you know she deserves credit? I mean, and then when she finally gave her credit, it was like a little too late in a way. And then I want to say another thing. That thing with her marrying Kenneth Patty, I think that's his name. That, Wiley, that was a good point you brought up. You know, instead of people focusing on her music at the time, it took away that. And all of a sudden, what do we wonder? What kind of person is he? Where does he come from? And it's true. If you're going to reign as a queen in this business, they're going to expect for you to have a king. And I hate to say it, but that's what people were looking for her to have. And they were not going to be as accepting, especially with that kind of, you know, maybe he wasn't in, you know, didn't have to be in the business per se, but with that kind of negativity following him, and then people feeling like she might have been too overly protective, especially after what happened with her brother, it really hit her hard. It hit her hard. So a lot of times used to be a time people did a lot of PR work, had their publicists, you know, kind of moved differently. I just don't think you can expect to be treated a certain way and just marry whatever. I mean, I don't mean it in a hard way because I know it's the son's father, but you know, you're in this business. And in this business, I hate to say it, you see what happened with, you know, what's his name? I think, I can't remember his name, but he's another artist. I think whoever was with Angie Stone, even though I think Angie Stone is a very beautiful woman, but even you just see how Hollywood does you. They expect for you to be with a certain type of person. And even if you're not with that negativity that came with him, I think it hurt her. I don't know. What do you think?
I really believe so. I think that it's when Nicki marrying Kenneth Petty destroyed her credibility because of what he was charged with. You know, um, anytime you was charged with taking something from a woman in that manner is very disturbing. There's plenty men that she could have married that was nowhere near committed a crime like Kenneth Petty. So I think that she shouldn't have did it. You know, it kind of hurt her career in the long run, and it opened the door for rappers to talk about her husband in bars. So we'll see about that.
Yeah, yeah, and I think another thing too is this. Maybe it would have been better for her to let him handle his business before she married him. You know, whatever that case is going to look like, whatever that case would be, and not attach it to herself. That'd be a separate entity. I mean, I'm glad to see her get married before she has a child. That's a good thing that she did. And but trying to help. If he had came out that he was totally innocent, but this is a case that is still being fought. And during the time of the Me Too movement and everything else that was going on, it's almost like she really did a doozy on herself. Hey, I know there's a lot of things that people can be accused of, and it can be questionable, but you kind of have to let them kind of go through that. And you don't want to attach what you worked so hard for in terms of your own reputation. Like I said, her brother had already been through quite a bit, and that was a lot of pressure. And she was very good about speaking out about that. She was very good saying that she did not, even though that was her brother, she still said there's no way in the world that she is going to protect him or be whatever. I mean, the mother felt differently, but Nicki handled that perfectly, I think. She wasn't trying to condone that at all. At least that's from what I saw and heard come out of her mouth. She didn't condone any of that, and she wasn't going to try to protect any type of pedophile or sex,
I heard that. Yeah. Thank you.
So that was okay. Well, I hope other callers call in and see what they have to say about that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank y'all so very much for coming on to this beautiful episode. Thank y'all. And we will see y'all in the next episode. We got a lot of videos to get into. So I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so very much. I still want to talk about Bel Air, and I'm behind with Bel Air. So I got to get caught up on that. Thank y'all so very much. I'm going to go. Yes, I'm going to go. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. I will see y'all in the next episode. Thank y'all and love y'all and peace. And also, if a quick little announcement here, we did endorse Brandon Johnson for mayor. The runoff election is April 4th, and we support him for mayor. So I just want to personally put it out there for mayor. Also, when's the other flyer out for Vegas? Give me a second. I want to get the Vegas flyer. Vegas, it's October 6th to the 9th, where we will be in Vegas for our second annual meet and greet in Las Vegas. That is October 6th to the 9th, 2023. We would love to see you all there. It's going to be fun. Make sure y'all like the video. Click that like button. Show us love. Thank y'all so very much. We'll be back with videos today. And then also we'll be back on tomorrow for our town hall meeting. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed night.